Sometimes you just need a card that gets the job done without making a scene. That is exactly where this little piece of hardware sits. It is not going to win any awards for raw power or handle the latest AAA titles at high settings, but for a basic desktop upgrade, it has a certain charm. When you pull it out of the box, it feels surprisingly light, almost like it is not really there, which is actually a plus if you are working with a cramped case or an older office machine that just needs a bit of a nudge. The main reason someone would look at this is to move away from those sluggish integrated graphics that come standard on most motherboards. Once it is slotted in, the difference in daily tasks is noticeable. Browsing through heavy websites or scrubbing through a high-resolution photo edit feels a bit snappier, and it handles video playback without breaking a sweat. It is a modest boost, sure, but it is the kind of improvement that makes a computer feel less like a chore to use. Now, let's talk about the technical side, without getting bogged down in numbers. It runs on a 700 MHz clock speed with a gigabyte of memory, which is plenty for light duty. The 128-bit interface is a nice touch at this price point, giving it a bit more breathing room than some of the cheaper, stripped-down versions of this card you might find floating around. It is not going to turn a dusty old tower into a gaming beast, but it does exactly what it says on the tin. It is compatible with just about any version of Windows you can throw at it, from the ancient XP days all the way up to modern setups, which makes it a surprisingly versatile choice for reviving an older machine that has been sitting in the closet. What stands out, though, is the power efficiency. You do not need to go out and buy a massive power supply to keep this thing running. If you have a standard 300-watt unit, you are already set. It is a low-maintenance card that just sits there and does its job quietly. However, it is worth keeping in mind that this is a 1.5 slot card. It is not a deal-breaker, but it is something to watch out for if your motherboard layout is particularly tight or if you have other expansion cards fighting for space. Honestly, the biggest limitation here is the age of the architecture. If you are hoping to play modern, demanding games, you are going to be disappointed. It is not built for that. It is built for the person who wants a reliable display output, a smoother desktop experience, and maybe a bit of light media work. It is a specialized tool for a specific kind of user. If you are looking to breathe some new life into a secondary PC, or just need a solid, dependable card for a home office setup, this is a straightforward, no-nonsense option that gets the job done without any fuss. It is not flashy, but it is honest, and sometimes that is exactly what you need.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.